When life feels broken beyond repair, it can be hard to believe there is a way back, but sometimes the darkest moments lead to the brightest purpose.
That's true for our next guest, who knows firsthand what it means to fight for a second chance. His story isn't just about surviving addiction, it's about rediscovering life, purpose, and hope on the other side. Jesse Tallyen is a therapist and living proof that recovery is possible. Welcome, Jesse.
Yes,
Thank you.
welcome and congratulations.
Yes. So yours is a story of hope. How has that word changed for you since you went into the program?
I think that when I consider my experiences as an addict in active addiction, I could obtain things, but I couldn't keep things. Hope for me is the ability to move towards my goals. And not just a question of being able to acquire things, but to be able to build on the successes. So a large part of my recovery is based on the fact that my success today will lead to my success tomorrow if I continue to put the effort in.
Okay, so is there a turning point, a moment where you decided this was going to happen, you were going to come out of this on the better side?
As I got closer to the end of my using, my behaviors became more extreme and my life became more unstable. So I had this unconscious feeling that I was moving toward an end that I couldn't understand. So that was April 9th of 2014. My bank accounts were all overdrawn, my car was out of gas, nobody would talk to me, everything was crumbling around me. And so I remember pulling into a friend's driveway and I called my friend, who said if I ever needed some tough love that she would come down and help me. And she was able to get me into a rehab up in Pennsylvania. And on April 10th, 2014, my recovery journey began.
Wow.
So you mentioned it a little bit there, but talk about the connection between relationships and recovery. Very important, I would think.
Absolutely. I cannot do this by myself. I have a thinking error that tells me in my own voice that I don't need to worry about recovery. I don't need to take these extra steps. And so when I have relationships, I am getting support. I have people that care about me. I have people that hold me accountable. I have people that recalibrate my thinking when I need it. Because if I am left to my own devices, I will overcomplicate a glass of water. I need people to be able to assist me and to be able to champion for me. And with all of those relationships, then I am prompted to continue doing the next right thing.
Wow. I understand there are a few experiences that you've had that are meaningful or special. Can you share one?
My understanding of addiction started off as, when I stop using drugs, the problem is over. So I had an experience at my 4-year anniversary, because I love peanut butter. And I had somebody that baked me a peanut butter pie for my 4-year anniversary. And my 4-year anniversary takes place around Easter time. And so what I experienced was this question of, in 2 weeks, I was helping the house. I was working as a peer support specialist in the recovery house at the time. And I had gone and bought some Easter candy. And so part of those Easter bags included Reese cups. They included the Reese eggs, which are phenomenal. And so then, of course, naturally with that, then I had to include a couple containers of peanut butter ice cream. And so what happened was all of a sudden I began waking up in the morning covered in Reese egg wrappers. And I woke up one morning realizing that I had forgotten to put the ice cream back in the freezer. See, it's not about what it is, it's about how it draws my life out of balance. And so then all of a sudden, within a very, very short span of time, I am hoarding peanut butter, I am collecting things in the freezer, and I'm waking up late. I'm not taking care of myself. I'm having a sugar crash, right? You see how all of a sudden, and in the blink of an eye, my responsibilities had changed. And my responses to those responsibilities had changed. So again, we talk about accountability. So this is where I knew that it was a problem, which is when I asked someone to come in and help me to clean up the mess of the peanut butter ice cream that I had forgotten to put back in the freezer. I did not want to tell that person I had another container in the freezer.
Oh, wow.
So how squirrely I get, how quickly, right? And so whatever it is, it can trigger that part of my brain that tells me I need more. I want more. And it doesn't have to rely on me having a drink or smoking crack or anything like that. It can happen through just basic everyday events or activities. So how do I answer that right now? And I'll be quick. If I purchase a bag of chips, I give myself permission to eat the bag of chips. If that is a large bag, if that is a small bag. The way that I protect myself is I make sure that it's a small bag. I give myself permission to eat the chips, and after they are gone, that was a lovely experience. I put it down and I move on.
Very interesting. Jesse, your story is amazing. Would love to talk to you more, but glad that you are now the therapist helping others with addiction. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.